In this presentation, I will talk about the song called The Times They Are Changing by Bob Dylan. What do you think about when people mention 1960s America's music? So this song came out in 1964 and was one of the most famous albums of Bob Dylan. In this presentation, I will identify two communication concepts and one social issue that was presented in this song. What does Bob Dylan said mean behind his lyric? How does this help him to communicate with the audience? Let's see some lyric that shows the communication skills that was discussed in the Communication 150 class. The first point is about self-concept. So self-concept is actually a general image that we have on ourselves, or like how do we think of ourselves. And also the self-concept can be strongly related to the social groups that we are in. There's the lyric said, the slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. This lyric partly shows how do we define ourselves, and because people usually say some people is from like specific age group, and this shows the people from similar year of birth have shared a similar social context, popular culture trend, and have different historical mission. Another communication skills identified in the times they are changing is perception. In the textbook, perception was defined as selecting, organizing, and interpreting of information. In another way, this is saying that perception is a cognitive process. It is how we understand and respond to others during the communication. There's also a lyric said, "Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command." I think Bob Dylan tried to say here is that don't focus on some sentence that maybe sound disrespectful from the children, because both of the children and parents need to give some space to each other, and because there's a lot of information that we can censor at one time, but we can only focus on part of something that we care more about, which is called selecting, and this is the first process of information. And it's happened before the organizing and interpreting. So sometimes we need some time to process what others say. So this song shows how communication skills is important when we deliver message to other people. Well, how did the social issues also affect the way we talk about something? This song bring up the social issue about institutionalized racism at the time it was written. The 1960s is the where civil rights movement is happening, and also some other social and political movements. It happened because the racism has existed for a long time in America. In the article, Sonic Politics also talks about how the innovative music is important because it makes another sound outside of the official song made by the country government. So for the example, there will be the lyric from this song said, "Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block the hall." This shows the officials who had the power didn't act or listen to call of people for equality and justice. There's also a lyric said, "There's a battle outside and it is raging. It will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls." The lyric shows the power of people can be huge and people can be united for a common goal. This may have the power to change the reality to a better situation. For each small section of this song, there's different lyric, but there's a sentence repeated, which is saying, "The times they are changing." All concepts and issues are related to this central topic. I think the Dylan trying to say here is that time is changing. We are not able to stop the time, but we can change ourselves. So maybe we can make this world a better place.